Good morning. Little bit of cloud cover today. Good morning, guys. Say hello. You got Mike here, out and about with MND. I get by with a little help from my friends. Thank you. Good morning, guys. Appreciate you popping in today. The clouds have taken away our sunshine. Hello, unknown. How are you? Very cool, very cool. How are things today there? Ohio, in the USA. We're doing great here today. It's going to be a beautiful day, and it's Wednesday. It's going to be wonderful. Everybody else in here watching, say hello. Tell us where you're from. Hit that thumbs up if you would. The sun has finally got above the cloud. Hear those Canadian geese in the background saying good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. Is it time for school or are you getting out of school? Seems that you are a very young person. But jump in and hang out. Someone will be along younger. Maybe you guys can play Fortnite, Minecraft together. Now this is the sunshine we've been waiting on, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Unknown, are you still with us and enjoying the sunshine? Hello, Charles. Morning, morning. Falcon! How have you been, my friend? We have wondered about you. Did you take an extra long vacation? Back on duty. I hope everything went peacefully for you. Tune K, we don't talk about politics or religion in here, but thanks for popping in. Istanbul. Welcome, welcome. Not a problem, not a problem. Got to get back and get settled in. Back into your routine. Has the nights been very peaceful for you? Good morning, everyone. If you haven't said hello yet, please hit that thumbs up and say hello. This is USA, Ohio. It gets so bright that I can barely see the screen on the phone. Good morning, good morning. I can't tell who's going in and out or if we get new people coming in unless you say hello, guys. We still have the gates closed, so we're on our own back here. We do have one camper in the back who hiked in last night. Thank you, Smokestack. Where are you from? Absolutely not. We hate no one. Everyone is welcome in. Well, that is awesome. We have lots of friends from Canada. Planning a little trip up to Toronto ourselves this fall. Going to ride the Amtrak up. We have lots of followers, and I follow, I think, 7 or 8 different YouTubers from Canada. You guys have got it going on. I see some beautiful countrysides up there. That's why we don't talk politics or religion in here. If people can treat you good in the channel, then you're more than welcome in. I can't help what my country does or anyone else's country out there, so. Hello, Angel. How is New York? Couldn't get much of a sunrise this morning. That big cloud kept it from us for almost 40 minutes. Well, a little bit of travel. We like a lot of camping, hiking. We do beaches, go out and try new foods in different places. We just want to see everything. It's kind of why we started the channel, just to get some good ideas and good info from everyone that wants to give it to us about getting out and about and having fun. But we just usually do lives like this when I'm stuck at work. Not appreciated, Daryl. Not appreciated. Yep, but that's the way it is. Every once in a while, you're gonna get those guys popping in. Because he either has nothing to do or goodbye, Daryl. And that is it. You know, people can't come in with any respect whatsoever. So we say goodbye to him, and every once in a while you get that, but 90% of the people are pretty great. Thank you everyone for popping in and saying hello. If you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up. Go to the channel and check out some of these videos I put out for you. If you like them, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Always leave a comment, guys. Everything helps build the channel. Sooner, where are you from? I had a cousin they called Sweet Pea. Oklahoma, very nice. Hello, homeboy, how are you? Northwest Ohio here. Northwest Ohio. You tell them, Angel. It's coffee time in Oklahoma. But for me, it's coffee time all day long. I think I had my last cup of coffee last night at 10:14. There you go. Gotta have that lifeline on the coffee, and mine is straight black, and stronger the better. Daily Mix Up. Good morning, good morning. How are you? Well, not so much the cigarettes or weed, but I do love the coffee. Good morning, David. Smothered in syrup. We stopped at one little place for a breakfast time and I ordered waffles and they brought them out in a bowl. Not a plate, it was a bowl. And I mean, the bowl was completely drenched with syrup. White Chaka, welcome in. I mean, they must have put a whole bottle of syrup in this bowl, but you had, I think there was 2 big thick waffles and no room. Eat the waffles and drink the syrup. Yeah, there's a few and far between around here. I think there's about 80 miles one way and 62 miles the other way. I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere with 3 Walmarts, and I think there's 105 Family Dollar stores. Oh yeah, gotta have that Waffle House. Any kind of buffet place for me, or 24/7 places okay too. We have Waffle Houses and Huddle Houses and no, I am not, Chris. No, I am not. Never did, never will. But thanks for popping in. Well, I'm sure some people would think that, but I have other things to occupy my time and money with. Yeah, we got the Huddle Houses, the Waffle Houses, and then there's another little 24/7 thing that occasionally you will see. I can't remember the name of it right now, but it's still like fast food, but I stay away from the McDonald's and everything else that pre-cooks everything and keeps it in a warming pan for you. Where you been, Charles? What is going on down there in Kentucky? Oh, yep, Shoney's. Now they took out our Shoney's, and now we got the Frisch's Big Boy. About the best breakfast around. I do a live from there about every 2 weeks. Oh, that is true, that is true. I am doing strictly carnivore right now. Yep, you need to stay away from the fast food, but home-cooked meals from the old good old days are becoming far and few in between. Strictly vegetarian? Yep, that is true, that is true. We don't drink sodas. Very little sugar. That is good, RMC. That is exactly true. I mean, even when I don't have time to cook, it's not the best food, but I'll stop by a Shoney's or a Bob Evans and get a plate of sausage, a plate of biscuit, or a plate of bacon, some scrambled eggs. I mean, we can't control it 100% unless we're doing it ourselves, but I stay away from the toast, the breads. It's been quite a while since I had a Pepsi or a Coke. Yeah, I like going to the, you got any Golden Corrals where you're from? That place is getting a little expensive. I think it's 33 bucks, but all you can eat. Alabama. Being active is a lot. I probably get 15,000 steps a day easily. I got a regular routine that I'm working out. But we've been on this carnivore for almost 70 days now. 27 pound down and staying off. Well, like I say, 420, to each their own, but skinless chicken, the pulled pork, they usually have a good steak searing, roast beef, plenty to choose from. I just hate walking past all them snacks and pies, banana wafer pudding, all the things I used to devour when I was younger. Cheesecakes. I'm making myself hungry here. I throw in a good spinach salad every once in a while. Just a spinach and chopped up boiled eggs. If I can find it every once in a while, I'll get some ham cubes and put in there. Bacon, crumble my bacon up. Thought about a year ago to try to make this thing work and get healthier. 9 grandbabies and 1 on the way. So I'd like to be around a while. Watch those people grow up. Protein smoothie. I love some avocado too. We'll get off this lunch thing here and talk about something else. What are you guys having for dinner? The wife made up about 5 pounds of chicken breast last night and about a 2-pound ham, so I'm pretty well set for the week. Oh yeah, it was definitely a big change for my body. About the first 3 weeks, My body was wondering what was going on, but I'm telling you, in just this little bit, I feel so much better. More energy, more wind. And if you watch some of my videos, you know I like to get out there and hike, so. We're headed down to Kentucky this weekend for hopefully to find some good hiking trails. Nope, I'm gonna go home earlier today. She wants me to fix her some breakfast for the road. Oh, it absolutely does. Yeah, Charles, I'm going to run home at lunch. She wants some sausage and bacon for her drive today. She's got, I don't know, probably 3-hour drive. Then we won't get to see her again until Monday. Amelia, good morning, good morning. If we got anybody new that hasn't said hello, please do let us know where you're from. We'd like to see how far away we can reach and who's the closest. I did have a guy from Egypt in here earlier. North Carolina. Oklahoma, I think maybe a little further from that from me, from North Carolina. Angels from New York. I think maybe Charles may be the closest, about a 4-hour drive. Good morning to all. The Outer Banks. You guys, anybody in here into RVing or tent camping? Hello, Zai, how are you? I think we just hit our furthest away. Go Fish is back. How you been, Go Fish? It's been a while. What have you been up to? If anyone is interested, please check out other people in the chat here. click on their channels, follow them along, help them out. If you want your channel to grow, let us know. We can get you posted and pinned up here. Let people follow you along. Just enjoying another sunny day here. The flood is almost receded. We'll be back in business here in no time at all. We are 10 for 10 in the room, guys. Appreciate hanging out. If you guys are working on building your channels, the little tip for the day is when you go to someone's live or their channel, always watch a video first. Like it or dislike it, it doesn't matter. It's a click. Always drop a comment before you subscribe. By doing that, that lets the person know that you have been to the room and they can actually see your name. A lot of times you'll get subscribers and you don't even know who they are. For the last week we've been averaging about 110 a day, and if you don't comment, guys, I can't talk to you or answer you back or follow you back. So just a little thing to help out the algorithm. But I get a lot of people come through on the lives that are not campers and don't travel. So algorithm is a funny thing. We got a couple new trees down on the bank side there, Charles. And we definitely have a leaner here. Yeah, I can understand that. Patient and privacy and all that good stuff. Does anybody think that tree's leaning just a little bit? Beautiful day, got the sun at our back, and we've already got a couple walkers coming down. Yeah, that's especially even when you're hiking, man. I mean, YouTube has its own rules, but you know, just being polite and kind to everyone else. Anytime I meet somebody on a trail or whatever, I always either stop the camera or kind of turn it away from them. Yep, the water here is definitely down about 6 feet. Hello, Shadow. Good morning, good morning. Who called you that, Amelia? Oh, Charles. Yep. I think it will just slowly fall and touch the ground, but I think it'd be funner just to drop it, but then I'd have to clean it all up. The one behind it has already fell into the tree, so it's wedged. When the river finally gets below the drain pipes, then maybe the park will drain up there, but it's kind of hard for the park to drain if the river is higher than the exit pipes. It's going to be muddy and swampy, guys. Be right back. I'm thinking it just might hold out for a little while. I wouldn't want to be under when it does give away, but you never know. So what's everyone's plans for the day, guys? Hanging out and chatting all day would be cool. I should make a trip and pick up fuel. A little bit more shade right here. Not that I have anything against the sun this morning. Who's still here, guys? Who's still here? I know Charles is probably still here hanging out. Amelia, are you still here? I cannot really see these things on my phone. That it would. Man, you should, hello Axel, you should see the back end. I have so much crap back there to burn up. I would say I've hauled back at least 30 loads from this park. It just keeps growing. And I can't burn until May, so Axel. Nope. That's supposed to be part of the Friends group things. If we stow it into the pit back there, volunteers are supposed to come in and cut it up for the campers. But I think in the past they have done that and taken it back to the campground, and then people in trucks just drive back, load it up, and take it home with them. So they kind of frown on doing that, and I've even offered to do that as far as, you know, bundle into 7-8 bundle pieces and sell it to the campers. But then we are not allowed to keep cash on hand. So, I mean, I can't do it just for my own profit, and I can't do it to make the campground a profit. If the campground makes a profit, they have to send that money to the state to be dispersed wherever the state decides they want to do it. Kind of weird, but they have the rules. So when you go to a campground that has wood, that means the state has bid that job out and someone has signed a contract to deliver wood to that campground. Where they are, I'm sure, monitored, taxed for everything they make. It sounds like a pretty big hassle just to have a fire. And I can imagine the size of the company that supplies these bundle firewoods to all these gas stations and Walmart and hardware stores. And you get very little for a high price. Last year, the camp bundles were going for about $5 a piece. I've already seen them for $8 and $10 this year. So majority of the time, I got a neighbor about 20 miles away who brings me a pickup load for $60. Seasoned and dried. I stack it in the garage and I take about I don't know, one roll across the back of my bed will burn me for 2 good nights. But I do like to at least buy a bundle to campground to help them out. TFS guy, hello. Sometimes when I talk, I'm looking around, so I'm not really looking at the screen. I wish this was like the old Yahoo where they would send you a beep or a bump or a buzzer to let you know someone said something. But like I said, I think I'll go get some fuel and maybe go to Lowe's. I got more fencing to pick up for here. think maybe we will hook up the post hole auger and set about half this fence. The friends group now, while I'm gone on Friday, I have set up with the boss that, yes I am, set up with the boss that he's going to bring in a group of the friends and they're supposed to rake all the grass and get all the little things out of the way. So we'll see what we can get done, and we can work all night long. We don't care. Excellent. Where are you from, TFS? Good morning, guys. If you're new to the room, hit that thumbs up, say hello, tell us where you're from, TFS. I don't know if that's an actual language or he's just trying to say silly words. We got about 5 minutes here, folks. It is not, sir. It is not. Now see, it says all man right there, so that's working, but before it was not. So where are you from? Try that with the translator. Sound like a... I don't even know what that means, Andrew. Is Skibidi even a place? What country is that? Julian Saint. Good morning, good morning. Huh. I do not there, Mr. Prince. We're getting more jokesters in here, guys. I'm glad it's time to roll. We don't need that kind of talking here, Julian. Alrighty, Charles. Well, you know what time it is today, and you know where to find me the next time, so I'm going to get out of here and get to it. But thanks for all the comment, guys. Each and every one of you helped out today, whether you wanted to or not. So thanks for sharing. Thanks for coming in. And even though your comments are bad, they are still helping out the channel. Yep, fuel and lows. We'll make a quick trip of it. I think my helper's going to come in about 10:30 today, and we will get with it. Probably be here till about 6 this evening. That's okay, that's okay. So we're going to say goodbye, guys, and we will catch you later. You know, by the time I get to this tree, it's going to buzz out. But Charles, you can see we still got water standing up here. Made it through, so hello, David. Welcome back. Let me get this gate, guys. Piece of cake, guys. Who's still hanging out here? I am surprised that we didn't lose service right there, but I'm sure we'll hear as soon as I mention it. As soon as we lose it, we're going to shut on out of here and say have a great day. So be warned. You got time to say hello before we go berserk here. Hit that thumbs up. I think we got another barrel over the wall. Yep. Somewhere upstream, somebody's missing a boat dock. I'm really surprised that it hung on this long, guys. You never know. So if you're in the room right now, say hello. Let me know you're still here. We could just let this baby run all day long. That would be cool. I met a man, Bojangles, and he danced for me in worn out shoes. It's the law. Well, guys, we're going to shut her down here, and for now, we will be back a little later on. Appreciate you popping in and saying hello and hitting that thumbs up for me. NBzilla Reviews, welcome back, guys. We will be back here shortly later on today, so hang out with us. We got a little cleanup. Its water is slowly going down, but she leaves a mess, guys. So hello, Elsie, how are you? We are getting ready to do a little dock cleanup here. The waters are receding, so whack. But we gotta make a little run to Lowe's first. How's things going, Elsie? Hope that building has come along great. I'm going to be down in the area this weekend, so I will try to swing by. Only got a day to spend, so all them grandbabies I got to visit. But I will try and stop by and see you and Mr. Charles. Maybe young Charles will be there. But for right now, I gotta get out of here and head to Lowe's. So appreciate you coming in. Double tap that screen for me. And I hope to get to talk to you in person this weekend. Hopefully we'll see you soon. I'm going to sign out here and say goodbye, guys. 1 hour and 10 minutes. So come back soon. Hang out with me.